Hello everyone, and welcome to the last episode of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 6, Awakening of the Dragon for this session. In this session, we will be encountering the forces of Cao Cao at the city of Chang'an. And this episode is particularly special because it will be featuring post-recording commentary. Due to an audio glitch that I've never before experienced while recording with Camtasia Studio 7, the first 20 minutes of audio footage were lost. Although all the audio, all the video is preserved and intact, what I am missing is the audio. And so at the very beginning, it starts with the last 4 minutes of audio footage, which I thought was really weird, and wasn't quite sure how it happened. And the only way I thought to fix it was either to re-record the video and just remove it entirely, or to do this post-commentary thing. Not a big fan of post-commentary, but it will be done in this situation. It's going to be ad-libbed. I hadn't reviewed the video, so this will all be coming fresh to mind, but hopefully I'll be able to discuss something valuable here. So what I did there was go through cities to check for possible reinforcements that will be sent to Chang'an, which do not exist. No reinforcements are available to send here, at least none in any numbers of significance. Zhao Dun didn't have any troops, and neither did Jie Kui. So here we are on the battlefield. I've brought quite a few forces to the fray, and I'm here to check out what my enemy here has at his disposal, which is 250 foot soldiers. You can expect the 100 group to end up coming after me and my supply tent with the intent of burning and capturing it in order to force my retreat. I'm looking through the stats of the foes that I'm facing here, one of whom is Killer Croc, with a war rating of 89. I'm reasoning at this point that I'll have an opportunity to challenge him to a duel and succeed with Master Reaper, Zhe Gorky, and Sun Mile. So that affects how my order distribution here. So I'm like, okay, Zhe Gorky here, just checking around. Meta Sieg is controlling Armored Horsemen. The two with the higher war ratings are controlling Hillman units as opposed to Armored Horse units. So I was like, well, great. That's because they have lower leadership, though. So I'm thinking, alright, here's how I'm going to distribute the orders. I'm going to have all 5 of these folks pursue after, and in some cases, challenge to a duel Killer Croc's unit. So you can see me going through all these things. It takes a little bit of time. But yeah, like how you've seen how the AI will beeline with the enemy commander, and just, not the enemy commander, but unit, its spare second command or whatever unit, to just go after the enemy supply tent. That's a good strategy in theory. It's cool that the AI tries to do that, but it's really bad that they'll separate their forces like that and, single units out. As the defender, you shouldn't try to be too aggressive, and you especially shouldn't be separating your forces. The AI performs better in castle battles as opposed to field battles. I'm hoping that I could. I sent reinforcements from Anding as well. I'm thinking those are excessive, but still, just happiness. They'll just be good to have just in case something goes awry. I'm also counting on them to defend the supply tent just in case. I'm thinking that with some luck with Pac-Man Shing, I can confuse the enemy unit here with fake orders and surround him and not need to guard the supply tent. That's why I'm sending out all my units. I would really like to get an early duel challenge and take out Killer Croc that way. It'd be nice to showcase a duel between custom officers, and it would take fewer troop casualties for me to deal with. Sun Mile challenges. I would really like to see a duel between Sun Mile and Killer Croc. I thought that would really be sweet just to showcase that for the sake of Miles ZG90, or his sister rather. However, Master Reaper was the one who got lucky with this duel. I was like, okay, sweet, this is cool. I can certainly roll with this, although it's a tad disappointing. Master Reaper should be able to handle this one quite well. Killer Croc has a war of 89, and only has the moves One Blow and Special. You'll recall Ma Chao, for instance, who his first move wasn't One Blow, and instead he elected to use Special. I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, well, shit. I don't want to risk it, though. Sometimes the One Blow thing can get lucky, even due to a high war disparity. And so I'm still going to ultimately rely on using Arrow to defeat Killer Croc. I'll end up following like the same tactic path that I used against Ma Chao, I think. I'm checking out both sides here just to make sure, like, I was wondering if it could deflect special, and I was like, well, shit. Because I'd really like to have that there if it could deflect special. But ultimately I decide on Arrow, then both side, then, oh no, I try one blow. Shit, I forgot. Well, that's one consequence of waiting a few hours just to cool down over everything that had happened. Like, Phil narration, I went to get something to eat, and so yeah, and rather than choosing Arrow, I elected to choose one side. I was hoping that with a war difference of 11, I'd get lucky and be able to finish this off in one strike. That proved not to be the case, most unfortuitously. I elected one blow, and Killer Croc got lucky here, and the one blow failed to strike. Arrow would have proved to be more useful, and of course Killer Croc is going to execute his special, charge up his fucking laser, and actually deal a significant blow to Master Reaper. Lowered his war rating, and then just got a lucky attack here, and lowered Master Reaper's war rating even further to 80. I was a little concerned. Both sides ended up being completely worthless there in terms of a tactic usage, and I was like, well, fuck. Thankfully, I got my own lucky strike in there as well to lower Killer Croc's war rating to mine, and then a special, which will further harm Killer Croc. Wham! And so I'm thinking this one's in the bag unless Killer Croc elects to retreat, which of course he will, and Master Reaper will fail to catch him despite the fact he's a little coward. However, at this point that means that pretty much any of my generals can challenge Killer Croc to a duel, even the ones with, normally would have a weaker war rating than Killer Croc, because everybody will have higher body and higher war, while Killer Croc's in a weakened state. Like, well, sweet. Furthermore, he's still confused, he's completely surrounded. I've got this guy in the bag. Now, let's see here. My reinforcements arrive on day 4. I consider going through everybody and combing through them all and just having them go to duel declarations on Killer Croc, but I decide, no, that'd take too much time. I won't bother with that. Instead, I'll just have these reinforcements come over to aid, send fake orders to really confuse that unit, and then we'll just have a good war, and I'll demolish that unit quite easily, and everything will be good. Besides, Sun Mile and Jay Gorky are still going to deliver their duel challenges, and if that unit stays confused, hopefully I'll get another one. And considering how weak the Killer Croc is, I'm pretty much gonna fucking win that thing. That was my line of thinking. Like, I can really take care of this quite quickly. Killer Croc's confused once again. Jay Gorky fails to get a duel, but Sun Mile succeeds. And so I'm like, this is gonna be fucking easy. Look at that. War rating of 99, full body, facing a war rating of 71 and a body of 19. Sun Mile does not have all the tactics at her disposal that, say, Master Reaper would. Special, capture, run and hit. You've seen special and capture in action or me attempting to use it. Run and hit's basically like a cowardly thing, like, oh lol, I'm running away from the battle, tee hee hee hee, and everything, and unlikely to fall for it in that situation, because the battle's not going to last for so long. Killer Croc is a body of 19. This is going to be over with lickety split. One special will easily finish this off. So here she goes to use the special. Killer Croc tries his one blow and succeeds. He has a war rating of 71, which is significantly lower than Sun Mile's 99. And I don't know if it's fucking desperation. One blow does not naturally counter special. Because, Master Reaper tried that himself, one blow, and it failed, and Killer Croc got his special off. So yeah, random, this lucky factor right there. Killer Croc successfully one-shotted Sun Mile and captured her. And at this point, I'm frozen on the screen because I collapsed into silence and in total hysterical laughter. It's disappointing that it was lost, but you folks have heard me descend into hysterical laughter many times before. That's pretty much what you're getting here, because I was dumbfounded. I was like, I give you a chance here to prove yourself, Sun Mile, to succeed in everything, and to to do your name proud and to allow us all to witness your glory. The fact that the female character can certainly succeed and be powerful. And with that, I lost a significant portion of troops. Those troops vanished, by the way. I don't get those back. All those hillmen there, gone. Because she lost a duel. That's actually one frustrating factor of Romance of the Three Kingdoms 6. I mean, in say like 4 or 11, you can appoint lieutenant commanders to watch over your units and supplement in case the main commander, something happens to him, like he dies or loses in a duel and gets captured. Here in Romance of the Three Kingdoms 6, that's not true. And when that officer loses in the case to a duel, I'm pretty sure my fucking troops vanished. Later on, I was talking about that. I was looking through the troop screen, and I was certainly missing quite a few hillmen. So that's extremely frustrating. On the bright side, Jay Gorky has the opportunity here to shine. Thankfully, he also has Arrow, which will combat one blow, which, after seeing what Killer Croc did to Sun Mile, is most certainly a likely venture. Yeah, and so I'm thinking, come on, that can't fucking happen again. And Jay Gorky's gonna have to get revenge and fucking salvage this, because if he loses too, I'm gonna be supremely pissed and fucking execute somebody. So, of course, Killer Croc tries one blow, it fails to occur, and Jay Gorky easily handles this. Both sides completely without merit, but, you know, just in case Killer Croc was going to attempt to use special there. There you go, so Jay Gorky polishes him off easily. So yeah, Killer Croc fought in 3 duels. He ran from Master Reaper after doing a pretty good job facing Master Reaper, completely blindsided Sun Mile, and was finally brought down by Jay Gorky. So kudos to Killer Croc for that. That avatar served well here, at least for Cao Cao. Hopefully he shall serve well for me, since, you know, I ended up capturing him. Now, yeah, I am really fuming at this point. I am in super pissed mode. Sun Mile is currently held prisoner by the enemy commander, whom I am about to fucking eviscerate. Now, I don't think that duel that I had, you know, using Sun Mile was human error on my part. By all reason, I should have won that. One blow is a desperation tactic, or a tactic to use whenever you are supremely powerful, as I tried to execute it with Master Reaper, and it failed. You'll note that Master Reaper had an 11 war advantage and failed to use one blow. You'll note that Killer Croc had a, 77 war versus Sun Mile's 99 and succeeded. That's obnoxious, that's aggravating, but it's a part of the randomness of battle and of the randomness of the game. It's something that over the past several hours since I recorded this, I came to accept, and it certainly made the game and the situation far more interesting. But losing troops due to that is extremely aggravating, and I'll probably be more careful and less reckless with duels in the future. I wasn't even being fucking reckless there. I had an advantage in war. I mean, if Killer Croc had not been injured and successfully executed that, that'd be one thing. The war disparity would be much closer. Sun Mile does not have a tactic to counter one blow. I'd totally be accepting of that. Be disappointed, but accepting of that. But for that to succeed, after he is so weakened, that's fucking bullshit. And that I lost so many troops, which cost so much gold and food for that, whenever I am in a tenuous position. Because my position is tenuous, make no mistake. Just because I have human intellect on my side, which puts me at an advantage against the AI in this game, even Cao Cao, that's still an opportunity cost there that I suffered, and that really frustrates me. But I harped on that quite significantly. I just exuded supreme disappointment in Sun Mile's character over her abject and utter failure to defeat Killer Croc, despite how my avatar personally weakened him. Yeah. So you'll see here, we managed to get to the castle battle just fine. Due to the lack of preparation, the army here are caught out, like, in front of the castle. It'd be nice if they were going to charge my supply tent like the barbarians will, like the armored horses, but I know that's not going to happen. So I set them to frantically pursue the enemy commander, and hopefully con one of those guys through fake orders so that my troops have enough time to get up to the gates, and whenever the defenders walk through the gates and open them, hopefully my attacking units can waltz right through there and completely avoid having to break down the gates entirely. That's my plan. That's why I set all these guys on the fierce movement. I elected, I don't think I left anybody back to guard the... Well, I think I did. I think I left Shiny Unicorn's unit, the support unit, to sit back and watch over the supply tent just in case. I'd already suffered from some bullshit after losing Sun Mile, though I got her back. I'd rather not suffer under any more bullshit. Which is what that was, by the way, total bullshit. I know XSI's fucking lulls in it up. He's all like, yes, duels, the excitement, the action, the intensity. And, you know, it's all fun to have that excitement and stuff. And that's why, you know, I did that in Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4. Had all those duels and everything. And that's how I got my ass kicked whenever I was relying on duels as opposed to my superior troop strength. But it makes the game more interesting and fun, especially in the face of a less than stellar AI. Unfortunately, leaving things so up to chance like that, even though I have the opportunity to select my tactics, is still infuriating. That I lost all those hillmen, although, I mean, the hillmen are not going to be so useful whenever I get into central China, because, you know, they'd be more useful attacking Liu Zhang, who is my ally. But still, an investment right there, when I don't have much right now. It just pissed me off. And I took it out on Sun Mile. I was quite venomous there, and like, you disappointed me so gravely. Don't you even dare think of killing yourself and committing suicide due to your abject failure, because I'm going to need you to suffer through the agony of living every day knowing that you got defeated by such a weak opponent in comparison to you, after my avatar personally weakened Killer Croc. There are either two ways you can go about that. Either Killer Croc is a fucking genius, and Sun Mile's character was so overconfident there that she got sucked in and nailed with one blow, or Killer Croc, yeah, don't know. But I succeeded here. I decided to pursue the fleeing enemy since their troops were so few, and I wanted some revenge and wanted to capture as many officers as I could here to make up for that severe loss of troops. But yeah. Decided to fade the Pillage Prisoners of War. I figured, you know, what the hell, let's try to recruit Killer Croc, and I decide he needs to be put in prison for his own good, because I imagine Sun Mile wanting to ambush him as soon as possible and execute him after what happened. Zhu Ling here decided to tell a good joke. I was like, you get your ass in prison. Shin Gui wanted to die rather than leave behind a tarnished reputation. His ass can get in prison as well. And the AI goes around a bit and attacks, does this other attacks. Fucking Yuan Tan got fucking eviscerated. Like, I'm moving my mouse pointer around now in the video, but that doesn't matter at all, because, yeah, he just got fucking annihilated. I imagine Wan Xiao right now in the afterlife just sobbing over this. His dream has ended in abject and total and utter failure. And observing his son from the afterlife or whatever, just seeing him get totally annihilated by Cao Cao, severing the supply lines to the capital. Yeah. So at this point, you know, since I've won, I'm going to move officers, important officers, to Chang'an, which will be my new capital. Important officers do not include Sun Mile. She, along with my new recruit Sun Lang, will be asked to hold the city of Hanzhong. Sun Mile will have to do quite a bit of penance in order to make up for the fact that so many lives were sacrificed there. I decided to leave the hillmen behind at first, then I'm like, nah, I'll take those. Or at least take a few, as the hillmen won't be as useful in eastern China. And I moved Zhang Heng and Yang Q back to Wudu, and SKS will be heading back to Qiang, the barbarian citadel, as well. Right now, I think I'm just talking. I think I'm harping about the frustration over what happened, and I'm spitting eviscerating venom, derogatory in nature, highly at Sun Mile for failing me the way she did. So she gets to work on improving public safety. Sun Lang, the new guy recruited, shall be improving farms. And as I noted earlier, these two guys, both of who didn't need to come, but I mistakenly used the officer command for one as opposed to the min command. So yeah, that battle, other than losing, if it wasn't for me losing all those units, courtesy of Sun Mao's defeat, that went pretty painlessly. I killed a lot of troops with superior numbers and managed to succeed quite nicely. I really am pretty sure I lost all those. Somebody might be able to pay attention. I mean, even though I'm doing this post-commentary, I still didn't quite notice, didn't quite catch it. You might be able to prove me wrong and point it out to me, but I'm pretty goddamn sure I lost all of those. And that is extremely fun, fortuitous, fucking aggravating. Didn't quite need those in the invasion of central and eastern China, but still, like I noted earlier, that's opportunity cost. Troop investment, money investment, food investment, that's gone. And I won't get that back. And considering how powerful Cao Cao is, I really would have enjoyed having those. That doesn't mean I can't win the game, but it certainly does mean that it will make it just a little tad harder. Which, of course, I'm sure you folks are like, you should declare duels all the time. Oh my god, it'd be even better if you, set Master Reaper's war rating to 70 and just, declare wars on Wenchu and Zhao Dun and Zhao Wan. Duels for everybody! Yeah. I don't fucking think so. I'm not sure that Cao Cao is in a good position right now to retaliate against me. I know he has 2 cities bordering me, but keep in mind that Liu Biao also threatens from Jinye. And Liu Yang does not have much in the way of troops, though make no mistake, with all of the gold and food Cao Cao has at his disposal, and all of the population, he has incredibly high draft potential, and he's still capable of using move commands just like you are. He just doesn't chain move like the player can do, so he can certainly bring lots of reinforcements up to bear. I'm not worried about a retaliatory strike. I can certainly handle quite a lot of that. It's just that the less troops, I'm not sure how I plan to execute this in the future. I mean, I can't draft that much more, at least not armored horsemen. Very glad that Sun Mao was not leading an armored horse unit, by the way. If I had lost 90-95 armored horses as opposed to 90-95 hillmen, would have really, really fucking been pissed. That's the way it stands. It is what it is. Just a consequence and fact of war and chance. And you don't need to be. I didn't need to be so reckless. I didn't need to challenge as many duels. I easily had that fight there. Just wanted to showcase those because they can be fun but they aren't so fun if you don't encounter a risk. And that was certainly a risk. Certainly would have been more upset if Master Reaper had lost, which that was a pretty close fight he had with Killer Croc there. Yeah, for the AI likes to use their fucking specials first in that situation as opposed to one blow. But I mean, if I had tried that, as opposed to using arrow or some shit. Oh lol, I try to use my special, but the AI's programmed themselves to use one blow, and despite my huge war advantage, oh lol, Master Reaper gets struck down and executed. Yeah, I don't fucking put anything past any game that I play ever. Random number generator has proven to me repeatedly not to favor the player. So thank you all for tuning in. Yeah, that was Romance of the Three Kingdoms 6. Hope you enjoyed the post-commentary, everybody. I know it had its merits for me. See you later.